Hey, all the DC people and all the others, just get out. Just move away. I'm gonna shoot the video. Oh shit, the camera is on. Just. Hey guys, this is yet another toy review video. Cause I just bought my first Marvel Legend. Well, it's not quite an achievement, but it's an achievement for me. Cause I don't buy Marvel Legends cause it's too expensive. I only buy these fun school figures. They just cost some $5 or something like that. Yeah, so moving on. I just bought my first Marvel Legend. Check what? Oh, you saw the disturbance, right? Yeah. Actually, it's Thor Ragnarok's Gladiator Thor, which comes with a Hulk BAF piece, his hammer. Yeah, so let's check it out. Well, let me give you a news. I'm gonna stop unboxing videos, only toy reviews, and that's a good thing that I have done. Hey you the one watching the video, did you just see the thing? Yeah, if you want to zoom it for you. Yeah, you can see it, right? Yeah, it's the thing, yeah, it is the thing. Boom. What did I just say to you? I'm gonna stop unboxing videos. That's it, I'm gonna stop unboxing videos. But I'll never throw away this box because it's my first Marvel Legends. Okay, fine. But the hammer I got in this one, right? It's quite useful. You see. Just like that, so useful, you know. It just rips apart anything. It's so useful. You wanna hear the sound? So very useful. Now that you can see, I got my hammer in my hand. Let me see. See that? It's so very powerful that I could use it for such things, yeah. So, here we have the figure in front of us. As I was saying, it's extremely good as compared to the figures that I have. The way he stands on that single raised foot, though I have used a little help of the Sauron Gangly minifigure, which you just saw back. So let's go deep into the details. I think this is the same dialogue which I said in my previous review video. Okay, fine. Now let's check out the details. I got two swords in it, which we saw in the movie, and Hulk's hammer and the main figure. So now let's check out one by one. His body is well sculpted, much more than my expectation. I think the eyes and the upper portion of the eyes are all 3D painted, as we got to see in the Ant-Man and the Wasp wave figure, in which Ant-Man has a weird smile. Yeah, the headgear, due to that packaging, the right thing is slightly bent. Yeah, it's not approximately straight, it's kind of 45 degrees to the left. The beard is exactly the same thing, and he has got the paint, the two lines all over his head, and it goes till his neck and might be into his body. Yeah, we could see the belt around his chest which goes back, which could be used to keep the swords, and it's also the thing which is holding his cape. The cape has a thing on the left where it is fixed, and the flaps of his dress are greatly detailed, and all over his hands the thing makes me remind of God of War which he has.
What are you doing?
I have nothing more to hide.
Even on the legs the same straps are there. And he has a belt, and in the middle of the belt it looks like the eye of Agamotto. I don't know why. Okay, fine. And we could also see the paint on the left side of the body, which goes till his leg, and also on his pad on the right leg, and the boots look like some leather shoes. It's too amazing. Marvel Legends is just awesome. I should have started collecting a little earlier. Okay, fine. So that's it about the details. Yeah. So the sword we got in this one is really cool and exactly sculpted after the thing which we got to see in Thor Ragnarok, and it's quite elastic. I never expected that the accessories which we get in Marvel Legends are so elastic. Okay, fine. That's one kind of a disadvantage, but never mind. So yeah, this reminds me of the wavy lines which we got to see in the Thor Ragnarok's title design. So yeah, it's kinda cool, fits perfectly, can be rotated even when kept in the hand. So it's quite advantageous as well as quite a bit disadvantageous. So now let's check out Hulk's hammer. He may be coming anytime to get it back. Oh shit, he has known it. Okay, first let's just review it fast. It's kind of a local design, I guess, cause it has some puff type of thing coming from the sides. That's the only local thing which I felt. Then it has 4 cool screw-like things on up 4 and down 4, and it's good. And the hammer is painted in such a manner that it gives a dusty look and the bloodish look, giving that Hulk has used it too many times for his battles. And the handle is also greatly detailed, and it fits perfectly into Thor's hand, and that's a good thing they have done. Okay, that's it about his hammer. So now let's look at the back of the figure. In the back we could see the buckle of the belt which we had seen in the front, which can be used to secure up the swords neat and fine. And then we have the cape flowing all over his body, and that's the best and also the worst part of this figure, because let me tell you the worst part. It's because the posing capabilities are limited, because we can't make him sit in a sitting pose. This especially disadvantages for toy photographers like me and various others on Instagram and various other social websites. Yeah, this is the worst part. And the best part is that the design and the features all over the figure cape is so very detailed that the end torn portion is the best detailed portion of all of the figure. Means there are some layers of cloth within the bottom that it gives a touch of the torn sheet look. That's it about the back view. Now let's look at the side views. Well, I'm not gonna focus much on the right side of the figure because it's more or less the same and very ordinary and common, nothing so good and it's featureless. But the left side of the figure is way different because it's got the hole through which you can actually place the cape firmly so that you can keep it in a stationary position and it won't look like a dangling position, something like that. And then I had to focus upon the leg pad, which the turquoise blue leg pad, I mean that one. Yeah, it has these side features. It's like a feather-like structure, something like that. It looks good, feels good. That's it about the side view, nothing much. And yes, This is the moment you are all waiting for. Articulation time. Yes. Come to mommy, baby. Yes. So let's start up with rotating his head. His head moves 360 degrees clockwise, anti-clockwise, all the way around upon the axle. The ball actually, I will show you the ball later on, but first let's check out the whole of the head. It moves up to the extreme point and down to the extreme point. Oh shit, I just beheaded him. Now let's check out the articulation of the arm. There are too many ball and socket joints in the arm. So yeah, let's check them out one by one. There's one other part which join the body of the figure and the arm. Then there's one joining the hand and the arm. Then there's one in the middle region, which makes the whole of the arm move in a circular motion. Okay, and then there's also a part where he could bend his hand. It's great precision. Haven't seen in any figure. 5 out of 5 rating. Awesome. So yeah, that's it about the hand. Nothing else. It's all basic, right? But before that, let me tell you, I know you, if you're a huge Marvel fan, you might have guessed out that I had removed a part from the figure. Yes, the cover which he has on his left hand, right? I removed it because I got quite frustrated and irritated because I can't move the hand in a free motion, rotational motion, right? So I just ripped it apart. It was not good. Now talking about the ab crunch, it helps us make the figure pose in 4 different positions. One looking to the extreme up, but in that pose it would look quite weird. Not just quite weird, completely weird. And then the normal standing pose, then a slight bend, then the extreme bend. That's it. That's the only use of the ab crunch in this figure. Now talking about the quality of the cloth which is present around the hip region of his body, right? It's quite good. It's not that good as the one I found in Superman and Batman figure. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it now. Then you may not get me and say, what a shitty video has this guy made. Not watching it, just unlike it. This is what you're gonna think. So go watch it, fully or not fully, I don't care a damn. So, just kidding guys. Don't take it into your heart. Okay, so yeah, that's it about the flapping of the cloth. So now moving over to the portion of the legs. Let me tell you, the portion of the legs, its features are quite interesting and much better than the features we just saw earlier. So yeah, let's start. The leg pad, as I had already shown you, which we got with this figure, can be removed easily and can be fitted easily with any of the leg. That's perfect.
Perfectly balanced. Is all.
Okay, so then talking about the articulation of the legs, the leg moves around an axle. Yeah, it's kind of an axle which makes it rotate easily. It's the same with both the legs. And then talking about the foot, there's some kind of a ball thing around there which helps us to move the foot easily around the ball. And then the kneecap is the lifesaver of the figure, which helps to increase the posing capabilities of the figure. And that's the perfect thing which I found in this figure, because the kind of positions in which it can fold its leg, right? See that? Okay, then talking about the split, this figure can't do a split, unfortunately, because of the flaps of clothes and all that. It can't do a split. So now let me tell you how you can store the swords in this figure. You have the belt going around his body in the front as well as in the back. The classical way is keeping it in the back, but you can also keep it in the front if you want to show him as a weird guy. So yeah, that's it about the articulation, nothing much. But I'm quite impressed with it, because now I can take photographs, and you can follow me on Instagram to check out some awesome pictures of him, as well as you can follow this Thor on Instagram. I've given the IDs below, go follow me as well as him on Instagram. So now let's compare Thor's height with some of the figures that I have. So to the final part of the video now.
Oh, yes!
I know, yeah, it's quite a long video,
So, launching in 3, 2, 1. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to leave a thumbs up and comment up on the video and smash that beautiful red subscribe button. So until then, bye bye.
Here's the story of a playboy genius who was gearing up to form some sort of crew.
One's a former Russian spy,
A god of thunder, one fought in World War II.
It's the story of a handsome Star-Lord, like the greatest to ever walk the earth by